and you see the Fresh Start Transformation Hub. Don will tell you a little bit about that, but these guys have created actionable content. So basically what they do is they take feeds from data and they define or decide what information needs to be pushed back to the user to actually do something. And he'll certainly dive in more deeper than that. But what the plan is to include the HELO data into this mix, and so that we can deliver content to HELO wearers based upon their wishes and their needs, and so that they can change their behavior and change their health lives. So with that, Don, why don't you introduce yourself real quick, and then go for it.
Okay. In the time-saving mode here, I'm going to try and fit a 2-hour presentation in 10 minutes here. So bear with me if I'm a little bit fast talking.
We're good on time, so you're
okay.
Good.
Okay. So essentially, what we've created is a modifiable platform that allows various entities, whether it's a trainer, a nutritionist, a distributor, a doctor, deliver quality information to an individual, not only assessing where the issues that they might have with their health are, but how do you fix it? So a good example, and this is not the HELO data yet, but you can see that we do track with wearable devices. This one happens to be the Fitbit and showing the last badge so that you can get a kind of a comparison idea of how it works. What we've done in our system is everybody has their own private login. When an individual logs into what we call a My Plan page, all of the information on this page is uniquely about them and them only. So they have customized fitness programming, customized nutrition programming. We track all of the data coming from the HELO or the wearable device. We track participation in a corporate wellness environment where we can keep track of a group of people and how active that they are in participating in improving their health. It's all uniquely branded to all of our customers. We have a 3D morphing software where individuals can go in and put where they are now based on a hip, chest, and waist measurement and where they would like to be throughout a 4-phase effort and what they can accomplish inside of the dates that are here. These dates all dynamically adjust based on the information that would come in from the HELO, based on the activity and the caloric burn for each of those individuals. So if they're putting in more activity, those dates will actually shrink in time. There's workout programs that are as simple as walking your dog and doing 7 different stretches, all the way to being a better linebacker in a college D1 football program and everything in between. There's videos how to perform the exercises that would be coming into your plan based on how rigorous a plan that you have chosen, and that includes you picking how many days a week you'd like to work out, what type of intensity level, what type of program, what type of goal that you're trying to accomplish. And all of that is derived through each unique platform based on unique branding. So we put together an example here of the LifeLog with the LifeLog colors and logo at the top. And you can see you can put in news information where it can play any types of videos or informational information announcing new products, talking about how the product works, introducing new people, anything that's going on inside of the organization. The beauty of our application is there's one place where you can go and get all of the information that you need on accomplishing the health-related goals that you're trying to accomplish. At the bottom of this page, based on any online health risk assessments, any blood work panels that you're working on, all of that data is going to come in uniquely to each of the members. And so they're going to get articles that are coming to them based on what they're interested in. So they can personalize this where they can say, I'm interested in tennis and hiking and men's health issues and women's health issues and anti-aging. So anything that they're interested in learning about, they can select. Any activities that they like to do, hiking, tennis, racquetball, running, skiing, All of those can also be selected. But what's most important is the information coming from the HELO will be, and any blood work scores or other information can identify any problem areas that those individuals might have, like high blood pressure or diabetes or other related health issues like that. And so what our system, instead of just analyzing where you are and tracking what you do, we take it one step further. We analyze, we track, and then we also educate you on how to overcome or improve any health issues that you may have. All of that is completely colorized and branded. And you'll notice as I flip through these, all of these are on the same LifeLog Health site, but the branding can be uniquely different per customer. So if I'm coming in, I can go into a Healthy Harrison look, or I can go into any other type of brand. It can be a corporation, it can be a doctor's office, any type of branding that I want to put in, I can. The beauty of that is all of the information that's coming from Dr. Jones would be all available in one website. No matter what the branding is, the information is all going to be residing on the site. So when I go into a member view, again, I'm still on the same LifeLog site, you can see all the information's the same, but the color and the branding for this particular doctor's office is unique to that office. Same thing would apply for a personal trainer, a nutritionist, or a corporate wellness environment. Again, all on the same site, bringing in the different branding, but most importantly, bringing in the information that's completely unique to this one individual that is trying to improve their health. And I'll stop at that. I could go for 2 more hours, but I think that's a pretty good overview of how our system works. You can add any other type of activities. There's tremendous amount of educational information, tracking, my plan, and all of that. So I'll be quiet and let anyone ask any questions that they might have.
So, so I just want to kind of lay out on top of this awesome, first of all, the main reason why I like these guys is the visualization of the data, and not only the use of the data, but allowing us to see the data in a really nice, what we call user interface. I have looked at thousands of development companies, app platforms, and when I was doing my doctoral research, I actually specifically designed electronic medical records to look like this, but nobody ever adopted that. You know, all I wanted to do was push a button with a finger and not have to do all that typing and stuff that you see in applications today. So this is really a nice interface. And then the other thing that they have done, they have designed their system already so that we can all come in and use this platform. So I've got so he illustrated the LifeLog Health in there, but you and your username could ultimately be placed there and your customers be branded in there, and you'll get the commissions that are rolling through from those subscriptions, okay? And they already have the back end design so that all that revenue share is developed for us, so that it's almost very similar to the commission plan of World, so that, you know, ultimately I would love for this to roll through the World commission structure, but for now, we can still take advantage of that and sell this to doctors, hospitals, health plans, fitness centers, everybody that's on our target list, and benefit from that, enabling that organization to be able to adopt the HELO with a usable platform. So that's another reason why I really like what they have done and how they have structured their platform. So are there any questions about anything?
Hey, Dr. Jones, this is David. I'm sorry I didn't unmute myself earlier, and thank you for transitioning to Don.
Looks like
hey, Yeah, I'm actually outside.
That's okay.
But what I wanted to make a point on is on the education side, I think that's a real strategic element to your downstream, downline members. And from the perspective that they can help and create content that is specific to the HELO, as well as content that may be specific to a practice that they're working with. So for example, if they're working with a cardiologist and the cardiologist is specifically focused on those particular attributes related to that person's heart health centric, the platform allows for the cardiologist to provide content that he may develop on his own or maybe getting from the AMA or other sources, as well as content that a member of your downstream unit might be doing with a partner, as well as what they might create on their own. So like, Dr. Jones, you have a tremendous amount of content that you've created on your blog, on LinkedIn. That content can easily be transitioned here, and then you can make that content available to your downstream members to be able to use so that there's a consistency with messaging. And then the other value point on that is the content can then be done in a way where you can test people. This way you can inspect what you expect. In other words, having someone watch a 2 or 3 minute video, you really want to make sure that they've captured the key elements. And with this platform, you can choose to, if you desire, to leverage that. And what that gives you is feedback. It's feedback for your team, feedback for your clients, feedback for your organization that will allow them to further calibrate how they interact. Sorry for the background noise.
That's all right.
I think that would be very critical as you move forward with helping people transition to taking advantage of an intelligent wearable platform, because there's so many what I'll call unique benefits, and having something available that just helps to drive home that point in a 15, 30-second video vignette, which I know Dr. Jones has created a number of those, and then World GN has as well. But I think that would be something that would be to everyone's advantage to consider as you envision how you would want to take advantage of creating a platform that educates, stimulates, and then also helps you to close and create that relationship.
Yeah. Oh, I think that this platform will help us close a lot of healthcare deals for the HELO sales. Okay. And then once we get the blood sugar data in, I mean, that in the blood alcohol, I mean, there's so much more that we'll be able to do with this platform as we add more data points. So it just continuously builds upon itself. So we're very excited about the partnership. All we're doing is waiting for World to open up the API. We'll be developing an app specific for the HELO App Store to be uploaded so that we'll all get access to this as a consumer. And then as distributors, we have the ability to sell this along with the HELO and generate more revenue for ourselves, okay? So that's what LifeLog Health is all about. We're trying to create the platforms and applications that distributors can use to sell more HELOs, more HECA devices, and whatever else World develops as a product to be distributed through World Global Network. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I have a question. This is hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. Hi, this is Alexis. I have a question. So if you get onto this platform, once you brand it for yourself, then like if I put it underneath maybe my company, then if I have people that come to me I do health coaching on the side, if I have people come to me do health coaching, I can use this platform for them and show them how getting the HELO would help me and also help them keep track of their progress and what they're doing.
You will be able to use this as your customer, as a health coach. And you can also sell it to other health coaches, and you benefit from their subscribers.
Okay.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So,
to further answer that, in the back-end management tools, which is where I am now, if you're a management level individual, you have the ability to create workout programs, create nutrition programs, add recipes, and manage clients. So I can click on any of the clients in my network, request profile sharing, which obviously needs to go through a HIPAA release policy. And then once they agree back through the HIPAA release policy, then I have the ability to access their profile, so I can manage and work with any clients on any type of fitness level basis, as
Right.
well as control all of the information from the management side down to adding articles, videos, introduction, and everything that I would want to get to them, I completely control.
okay, so when you have this for you, then all your customers go under your branding.
That's correct. So if
And they
I'll go
have-
to one other, right, so I'll go to one other area in here. So this is a single personal trainer's profile. And so this would be more in the lines of your type of scenario. So you can see that you can change this message, you can change the headline, you can change the colors. And so literally you get a profile that when you log in, you can manage all of your clients. And when your clients log in, they see your branding, your logo, your information, but through their unique eyes, because it's their Fitbit data or HELO data. You can put in a video of you congratulating them. So this becomes unique to you.
And then those that you sign up as business customers will be able to do the same thing, but you will generate revenue from their organization through the same
Correct.
system. Okay.
Right, and also this is all mobile friendly, so you can look at it on a tablet, a phone, laptop, whatever makes sense for the delivery mechanism. It works across all of those medias.
Now, how much would all this cost? Because that's always, need to know that.
Well, it's a wholesale level cost, and so it's very, very inexpensive, and we haven't arrived at an exact point right now, but it's a very inexpensive monthly fee for the customer, where you have plenty of ability to have a much higher fee and make a profit from every member that logs in.
Yep.
Is there a plan, if we market this to a health organization, to allow them to do higher level views of all the data to monitor their success rates in various areas?
Yes, that's correct. And there's aggregate data that comes across based on an entire audience. So if you're doing it on a corporate wellness basis, you can deliver this out to an entire corporation. There's also presentations built into the platform that helps you give the presentation, where you can upload a logo of a group that you're going to go talk to, and you can put in your name and your information. And then it walks through a process of what is a corporate wellness program and how does it impact as a group. And so with this data, you talk about chronic disease, you talk about insurance, how it can impact the company, that you want to get 100% of the employees involved in this platform. They all have a unique login screen. And then what I'm getting to answer your question is there's an aggregate data in the management section that shows all of the users for that corporation. So if they have 3,000 employees in that corporation, it shows where the problem areas are in that group that you can specifically address with any type of an expert going into that group and saying, look, we have a high blood pressure issue in our company, and Dr. Jones can do a video talking about how do you reduce high blood pressure to an audience. You can place that video into the system and then help that corporation accomplish whatever their needs are with regard to their entire population. So it works on an individual basis, but also an aggregate basis for any group that you want to put in.
Is there any drill down capabilities on that level?
Only down to as much as you have HIPAA release forms from the clients.
Sure.
You cannot see any of the private data unless they have released that data to you through the HIPAA release form on our system.
Understood. Yeah.
But you can see the aggregate data of a group, and you can request sharing for anybody that you want to work with on a closer one-on-one basis.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
You bet.
Okay. Well, that was very good. I appreciate that. It was a good job. We just decided late last week to have him on tonight, so they did a great job plugging in the logos and everything. So I appreciate that. Good job.
Yeah, we stylized it just for the show for you.
Hey, well, we're going to have many more, I promise. This was just I wanted to kick off the second half of the year with something really cool to show everybody. And so I think we accomplished
appreciate
that.
appreciate the time, everybody, for taking the time to listen, and hopefully we can all help a lot of people's health from here.
Amen.
Dr. Gordon, could I ask a question, please, before he gets off?
Sure.
If we take this to a company or to a fitness center or gym, somebody that's got 40 gyms or whatever in the city, is this something that what we're seeing here just now that is readily available out there, but that we could be a lesser price to our customer possibly? Or I know this is probably not new to the world, this type system, but it looks very good. Is that something that we could probably capture in some way? The price is low enough that we can beat any other competition if they're already wearing HELOs and working with us there?
Yeah, the answer to that question is we control the pricing to go down to a minimum level that we can't have people undercutting other people. So we basically set the price so that the price is across the board fair. What we do that's unique and where your guys' organization can really blossom with it is you guys control the content that you're putting in, and through the LifeLog site, there will be a lot of rich content coming from corporate, coming from Dr. Jones. And so all of that information is going to be put into it, so you have a much more powerful and meaningful solution. We do work with a number of gyms already across the United States and a number of personal trainers and nutritionists. But the beauty of our application is everything in here is modifiable, and everything can be unique to the people who are driving it. So it gives you guys a tremendous opportunity with all of the knowledge and data that you have already available to create this site, brand it any way you need to, and deliver a superior product for the same price that everyone else is delivering it for, so that you're not getting into a situation where somebody's undercutting you.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And
explaining.
then the other component of that is so we will only have the HELO data, okay? So somebody else that's using this platform that doesn't have anything to do with us, World Global Network, they won't get access to HELO data. So that is our other huge differentiator in all of this, okay? All right. Well, we're doing pretty good. It's 9:47.
This is Richard in Tulsa.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is there a demo video that we can watch this whole presentation to get
Yeah,
a
so I'm
feel for
recording
the?
this. I'm recording this. I'm actually going to break up tonight's presentation. I usually try to do that into segments, talking about the different subject matters. So I'll have that available, but we're also going to be putting together even a better demo. This was done real fast, and it still looks really good, but we'll have our own demo site, and we'll have some videos made of us going through a demo that you guys will be able to access, okay?
Okay, next question. This is up and running, ready for us to utilize.
The platform is ready. We don't have HELO data yet because World has not opened the API yet. Okay?
Okay, so you have to develop an app to interface with the system.
Yeah, well,
That's not a long process, just so that you're aware. We're looking at probably a week and a half to 2 weeks once they open up the API for us to connect in that data.
Yeah, so there's two things. First of all, we'll be able to pull HELO data like right as soon as they open that up for us. Then we'll start writing developing an app to upload into the HELO App Store. So what I've been told by corporate is that the API will be available by the end of July. So I expect that we should have this rocking and rolling with HELO data, definitely by the end of August if World complies with their timing. So, and then we should have an app uploaded within the fall time. We got to develop that specifically. Okay.
One other question. Can you walk me through the procedure as far as after the app is developed, it's interfacing with the HELO? What is the cost per the app? I know you can't give me a firm figure on that. And I lost my train of thought.
We'll be what we're going to do. We're going to have more conference calls and training on all this. And we'll have everything laid out to where it's just 1, 2, 3 for all of us to be able to do this real easy, okay?
And this is what we use to promote the billing for the doctors also, for the non-face consultation?
All right, so we're working on that. Also, it's not in this platform currently. But we're working on that also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Doc, is there any more info? This is the summer about the mosquito shield.
Yeah, I have not. Thank God Zika hasn't really started kicking off, but I heard H1V. We had an H1V case in South Carolina this week. But I have not heard any news since Bangkok on anything. So I'm with you, man. We're missing out on the sales opportunities on that side of the house.
Yeah, that and sugar. Appreciate it.
Have you heard anything about, because I've been looking up the life log, and it's good for Google, but what about your iPhone? Because I have an iPhone, so I can't load it on mine.
Are you talking about the glucose?
No, I'm talking about just the life log, because they have the thing for the life log in there, but it's only for Google. It's not for the iPhone.
Oh, well, I haven't even seen the LifeLog app for Android yet. I'll have to go in there and look at it.
Yeah, it's a thing, and it says it'll say it's okay for Google Play, and then the next thing it'll say is like download link, and then you try to download it, and it's nothing.
Okay, well, I'll look at that, and I'll share that to you guys. Okay. So
Okay.
Okay.
It works great.
Okay. Good.
Hey, Doc,
I'm looking forward to seeing
Chris.
that. I've been waiting on that. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight if there's no more questions.
I have
Hey, Doc,
one
I
more.
do have one more question.
Okay.
I do. So-
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, ask.
Okay. Quick question. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. This platform that we're looking at right now, is it going to be tied with or work in conjunction with the Mint platform as well? Basically, to where if a HELO user is at a doctor's office or whatnot, and that doctor is actually on the Mint platform, he's able to go in and look to see when that user has tried to work on what aspects or what parts of his health, and when they decided to do that.
Yeah. So this will work. So the Mint platform is designed to extract data from other medical systems like other doctors' offices, pharmacy, labs, and things like that. So ultimately, we could have this platform connected to the Mint platform so that once you give your doctor permission to see all of your data, then it's going to go out and find your data no matter where in the community it is and pull that into the record. And so it could be viewed either here or it could be viewed on the dashboard. Okay. And that's all going to be up to the doctor or whoever, they decide on which applications they're going to ultimately want to purchase. Okay. All right. And somebody else had a question?
Yeah, just curious about the blood glucose. Will this app
I can hear you.
Okay.
You kind of stalled on us, Alan.
Oh, sorry, my internet
There
looks
you
like
go.
it's,
We can hear you again.
okay. The blood glucose, will it be monitored using this application?
So Don, we'll be able to visualize any data that comes out of either the HELO or the HELO once we're connected to the API.
That's correct.
Yeah. So the answer is yes, Alan. We can't hear you. There you go. All right, we can hear you now.
Sorry. I had heard that there would be a charge for accessing the blood glucose data.
They're probably will. We don't know what World's API is going to do. We don't know if they're going to charge for it or what.
I see, yeah.
So we're waiting on all that information to come out.
Okay.
And what we'll do, that'll just be plugged into the ultimate price that we're charging the end user, okay?
Good show. Okay.
All right, guys. 6 minutes till 10. I've got to wake up at 5 and work out. So I'm going to head to bed. Thank you for being here. I'll post this in the morning. So when you get an email, I'll have a link to the videos for you guys to review and share to your team as necessary or available, okay? All right, guys. Hey, Don and David, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys being here. Good job.
We appreciate you inviting us.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you on the email. All right.
Good night.